My identical twin sister Faith are Momo twins, which means monochorionic, monoamniotic. This is the rarest type of twin that there is, and it is also the most identical twin that there could ever be. So basically, the embryo doesn't split until after the amniotic sac has formed, which usually with identical twins, the embryo splits before the amniotic sac. So we were literally the same amniotic sac. There were not two separate amniotic sacs. Momo twins have a lot higher of a risk for complications, as you can imagine, since we split a lot later. Another thing with Momo twins is that because we had the same amniotic sac, we shared a placenta. Usually twins will have their own amniotic sac, so they don't have to share a placenta. And a sad fact is that only 65% of Momo twins will have both twins make it out alive. Me and Faith had a lot of complications in our birth. We were very premature and we had to stay in the NICU for many weeks after we were born, but luckily we both made it. That's also why we are named Hope and Faith, because nobody really thought that both of us or even any of us would make it. Faith had a collapsed lung when she was born, and I had some heart conditions that I had to get surgery for. So we really are Momo miracle babies. I have heterochromia, which is 2 different colored eyes, but my identical twin sister does not have this, even though we are identical twins. And that is one of my most commonly asked questions, is how are you identical twins if you have 2 different colored eyes, but she has the same colored eyes? Because shouldn't you have the same colored eyes as each other? And while that is true, because that is literally the definition of identical twins, my eye is a freckle that makes it brown, so it's like a mutation. And you know, people have different freckling patterns on their skin. Faith, my twin, does not have the same freckling pattern as me, and I just happen to get a freckle in my eye, otherwise known as an ocular nevus. And that has honestly been the most commonly asked question, and I made sure I pinned that question to my profile to make sure that you guys could see it. Another common question that I get is, what color do you put on your license? And I put DIC or DIC for dichromatic. Also, this Duo Blush Contour Stick by Dibs is amazing. You guys have been asking me so many questions and I'm trying to answer so many of them. But another question you guys asked was, if I'm filling out a form, what do I put for eye color on the form? And I usually just pick other, because I don't just want to pick one. Just wondering, if your eyes were both the same color of one another, would you have the brown or blue? Just curious, you are beautiful. Thank you so much, and thanks for the question. So I actually know what the answer would be. I would have 2 blue eyes, and I know this because I'm an identical twin and she has 2 blue eyes. So I know that's what I'm supposed to have. Also, the majority is blue anyway, because there's blue in this eye, so majority wins, blue wins.